from across the water. Looking at a majestic Motor City skyline. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing Detroit. Of course, the news going into this one. Gerald Henderson, sideline, out with an injury.
And you're right, Kevin. As bad as it's turned out to be, it tells you a little bit about his toughness, that when they took him to the locker room after he got hurt last game, he wanted to come back out and get on the court.
Yeah, and credit the team for putting his long-term health first, because this guy clearly is a gamer, and I'm sure he's looking to get back out there as soon as possible.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Freak in at the center. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Such a wide open look.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Pistons on offense. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that one got away from them, because for long stretches they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheets, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. I mean, it was a case of a few small things, some of the intangibles that didn't go their way in the end.
Here's Jennings after the made shot from Klay Thompson. There's the pick. Here's Drummond. His last outing, 16 points for him. From deep, Ilyasova. Barnes grabs the miss. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Green with a screen for Curry. Outside, Green. Now the dish to Freak. Kicks it to Curry. Freak sets a screen for Curry. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Green, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan, to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Jennings. He's coming off a 31-point game against Oklahoma City.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Johnson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
The drive by Green. Freak dishes to Green. No good off the front iron.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Mendon can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
I mean, no stress in that one. A game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
And here's Jennings after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Jennings drives in. Ilyasova inside the line. No good from the wing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Barnes passes to Curry. Back to Barnes. Freak sets a screen for Barnes. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the Warriors making a change here. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Mills, he's checked in for Thompson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Curry. Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Deep 2 from Jennings. And that one's on target from the wing.
That was a terrific shot by Jennings. Not only is he quick, but he's smooth too.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, Doris?
He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Morris. Following the basket by Freak. From 15 feet away, shot is good off the back rim and in. Baines has got his first basket of the night.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And Freak throws it down.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Here's Jennings. 5 points in the game. Shots good by Baines.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Williams kicks to Iguodala. It's Freak, top of the key. The kick out to Williams. There's a screen. Golden State moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Mills dishes to Freak. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Freak's got 6.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And he gets it back. A free flow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Freak, he's in at center. Zhang is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Mills in at the shooting guard. Drummond with a screen on Curry. Jennings against Curry. From deep three-point range, Jennings can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Zhang a screen. They set the pick. Freak sets a screen for Curry. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Freak. Iguodala's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Warriors. Curry against Jennings. Bender, he's covered by Iguodala. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. From the top of the key, Jennings can't get that one to fall.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Freak passes to Dang. Curry kicks to Mills. Curry dishes to Freak. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead. Freak's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Bender, he's covered by Iguodala. Outside Landry to the left side wing. Jennings against Curry. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
A drive by Iguodala, and it's Golden State with another.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks, boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 10 points and came out of nowhere defensively, swatting away one shot after another. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Pistons trail by 11. Jennings with the ball. He's got 5. To the middle. Ilyasova hits the bucket.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Barnes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's the screen. Thompson against Jennings. Johnson outside. Pass to Ilyasova. He dishes it to Jennings. 20 feet out. Pistons keep it alive. And Drummond kicks to Jennings. Ilyasova against Green. Back to Drummond. The shot's good. Jennings making the play.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when you come to in this first half.
Williams, he's checked in for the Warriors. And here are the Warriors now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Lets it go from 11. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Smith.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Freak passes to Green. Here's Thompson, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Ilyasova.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Jennings drives in. Here's Baines. Warriors with the rebound. Freak's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Here's Jennings. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Jennings kicks to Morris. Johnson in the corner. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Thompson against Jennings. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Rodney Hood's checked in for Barnes. 52 seconds left in the first half.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Williams against Jennings. Thompson. Johnson with the block. Now the pass to Jennings. Pass to Baines. Morris kicks to Baines. It's blocked, and he recovers it.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Hood dishes to Williams. Freak sets a screen for Williams. Feeds it to Freak. The drive by Green. And Freak throws it down.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
And we finished one half of basketball.
I'm alongside Coach Casey, and Coach, you guys are getting torched out there tonight. What's going on?
I don't know.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Freak. 8 rebounds and 3 blocks. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
And Clark, I just love the supreme focus with which he's playing.
Jennings out there with Johnson. Then it's Ilyasova. Then there's Andre Drummond and Bender. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Green, the screen. Freak sets a screen for Curry. That 3 off the mark.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Johnson the screen. Right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Bender. 13 feet away. And it's Freak with the rebound. Warriors leading by 11. It's Thompson off the drive, and that one's good.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw good from Thompson. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Green with the block.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Thompson passes to Freak. And the wide open shot from Green. Nice open look, but it's no good. Pistons trail by 14. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. The drive by Jennings. Johnson outside. Fires for 3. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 6 assists here tonight.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Curry kicks to Freak. Outside, Green. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here and taken away by Johnson. Barnes against Jennings. He kicks to Ilyasova. Unloads from 13. And the basket good. Ilyasova's got it back down to within single digits for Detroit.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
Looking at the
Post.
Warriors,
Rotate
here's how they
over
compare to
and
the
make
rest of
your
the league.
presence felt.
In shooting percentage, first in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Out left to the wing. Here's Bender. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Freak after the basket by Detroit. It's Curry outside, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 6.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Bender covered by Barnes. Here's Drummond, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
For the Pistons, Jason Smith comes in for Drummond, and Morris subbed in for Johnson. And then for Golden State, Mo Williams is checked in for Harrison Barnes, and it's Mills in for Curry. Jennings can't get it to go.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Carl Landry. Good on both. Pistons trail by 12. Jennings with the ball. Williams picks him up. Morris a screen. It's back to Jennings. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Jang. Here's Iguodala. Plays it in off the breakaway. Iguodala's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. The Pistons have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Dishes to Morris. Smith with a screen on Williams. Jennings against Williams. Screen by Smith. 5 on the clock. That's good. 7 points for Brandon Jennings.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Pass to Baines. And he lays it straight in. Baines has got 8.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
To the left wing. And here's Freak. 14 points for him. Taken away. Here's Morris. Knocked away.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Now here's Iguodala. He has 7.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Morris kicks to Smith. Kicks it out to Jennings. Smith wide open. He fired. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. To the inside. Freak. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Outside Jennings. Let's go. It's deflected. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Warriors leading by 10. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Draymond Green is out there with Freak, and it's Curry in at the point. Now Johnson. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Drummond the screen. They set the pick. Out to the right side. Golden State moving it around. And the basket good. And it's 6 points for Draymond Green.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now here's Jennings. The feed to Drummond. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Warriors leading by 7. Curry kicks to Green. Freak dishes to Curry. And here's Barnes for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morris with the ball. Now Green defending. Johnson against Green. Morris outside, out to the right wing. Johnson outside, on deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've led by as many as 14 points. Kicks it to Thompson, the 10-footer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Warriors lead by 9.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
From deep, Ilyasova. The shot's good. Jennings making the play.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Warriors leading by 6.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Right side Curry.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure and close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Ilyasova can't hit.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
Barnes against Johnson. Barnes passes to Freak. And that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Jennings kicks to Drummond. Morris with the screen for Drummond. Trying to find Jennings. He's got it now. Curry with the defensive effort.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Jennings with the bucket. Warriors leading by 6.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Curry kicks to Freak. And it's sent back by Drummond. Morris dishes to Jennings. And that one's good. Jennings has got 9 points now in just the second half.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And Curry, here we go. And Thompson kicks to Freak. And stolen by Jennings. He feeds it to Johnson. Drummond, a screen. Johnson, the pass to Drummond. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Barnes can't get it to go. Detroit's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
Tremendous output from Jennings. He's got 14 points and 11 dimes. He's really opened up things for his passing by having so much success from the 3-point line.
A double threat, really, in a big way today.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bender's checked in. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Curry with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Freak with it. Working on Drummond. Freak dishes to Barnes. Thompson for the triple. Nails the tray.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Outside Jennings. Back to Johnson. 46 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Thompson outside, and they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
.35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nails it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And now the crowd really getting into it.
Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Here's Freak. Yes!
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Good screen. Tight passes now. We need to get Freak a clean look. Execute, and let's put him away.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And it's Detroit's ball. They trail by 6. Here's Bender. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And he commits the intentional foul.
Bender. That's his third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Clay.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. What'd you notice about his performance, Kenny?
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.